Testosterone is male sex hormone, but it is produced in both men and women. It's important for muscle growth, for energy, for bone strength, for brain, and for libido in both gender. So sometimes testosterone is elevated and it's not good for women's health. And we will discuss what are the 9 most common signs and symptoms of high testosterone level. First and most common sign is excessive hair growth. This excessive hair growth usually happens on the face, chest, and back. Why it happens? It happens because testosterone stimulates hair follicles and it stimulates hair growth. Usually body hair growth, facial hair growth. Second most common sign is acne. Acne happens because testosterone stimulates hair follicles also and stimulates oily glands also, and oil production is increased and skin becomes more oily, and oil is favorable environment for bacterial growth, and bacteria are grown and it causes acne. So oily skin means more testosterone and it means increased risk of acne. Third most common symptom is irregular menstrual periods. Why it happens? It happens because high testosterone level signals brain that sex hormones already elevated and it requires some downregulation. So brain sends signal to the ovaries to stop and to reduce production of sex hormones, and ovary starts reduce production of estrogens, and decreased estrogens causes irregular menstrual periods because menstrual cycle is highly guided by estrogens and progesterone, sex hormones, female sex hormones. So when brain suppress these female sex hormones because of high testosterone level, then there is irregular menstrual periods. And fourth most common sign is breast reduction. It's not happens always. And why it happens? Testosterone inhibits estrogens. We already said about it. And estrogens stimulate breast growth. So we have estrogen-dependent breast growth and it's inhibited. So because testosterone inhibits estrogens, and estrogens are important for breast growth, we have reduction in breast size. And another mechanism is when we have high testosterone level, it causes fat accumulation into abdomen, into stomach, and fat accumulation reduces into breast. That's why we have another cause of breast size reduction. And 5 is hair thinning and hair loss, brain pattern hair loss, brain pattern alopecia, brain pattern baldness. Why we have? Because testosterone is important for facial growth, we already know. So testosterone stimulates hair growth, but on the scalp is very sensitive, and it looks like testosterone looks like fertilizer. It means if you need fertilizer, then it helps hair growth. But if you have very sensitive receptors towards this fertilizer can burn these hairs. So it gradually shrinkage of hair follicles and after some time totally destroy them. That's why we have thinning hairs and then hair loss, because it dependent on testosterone level. High testosterone means hair loss. It's same mechanism in case of men hair loss. And increased libido. Sometimes, not always, sometimes increased testosterone level in women increase libido. Maybe you think that it's okay and it's fine, but it's not such easy, because it happens only sometimes, not always, because female sexual arousal system is very complex and not dependent only on testosterone. That's why it's not about only testosterone, but sometimes high testosterone causes increased libido. And mood changes, very important also, because high testosterone equals mood changes. Different types of mood changes, including depression, aggression, motivation, or irritation. So different types of mood changes can happen because of high testosterone level. Why? Because it disrupts harmony of serotonin and dopamine. And serotonin and dopamine are neurotransmitters which are called well-being neurotransmitters. So we need harmonic action of serotonin and dopamine, and when this harmony is disrupted, then we have mood changes. Different types of mood changes. Nobody knows what kind of mood change will occur because of high testosterone in women. It can be irritation, it can be motivation, it can be aggression. So it happens sometimes during premenstrual period, when we have low estrogen levels and higher testosterone level. Then we have also irritation, aggression, mood changes. Maybe women can be tearful or in depression, and sometimes can be irritated. So mood changes is correlated with high testosterone level. And 8 is deeper voice. Why it happens? Testosterone stimulates, especially in women. In men, testosterone usually during teenage, during adolescence, stimulates growth of larynx and growth of vocal cords. And in women also it can stimulate growth of vocal cords, and when it happens, women's voice becomes low tonality. That's why it happens because of testosterone, and if it happens, it's usually irreversible and permanent. And weight gain. Why weight gain happens? Weight gain happens because high testosterone level inhibits insulin action. We need insulin to transport glucose into cells. When we have disrupted insulin action, we have accumulated glucose into bloodstream. When we have excess glucose into bloodstream, it's toxic for our body, and our liver tries to neutralize it, and liver converts this excessive glucose into fat. That's why person weight gain, because our liver tries to neutralize this excess glucose. It's very important defense mechanism of our body. That's why people increase weight when they have high testosterone level. And what is the most common causes of high testosterone level? With 80% of probability, it's because of polycystic ovary syndrome. What means? Polycystic ovary syndrome means when we have insulin resistance, cysts in the ovary, and high testosterone level. These three. So this is vicious cycle, because insulin resistance causes high testosterone level because it stimulates testosterone secretion, and high testosterone causes insulin resistance. And the higher testosterone level, the more insulin resistance we have, and when more insulin resistance we have, higher insulin we have, and higher testosterone we have. So this is vicious cycle, and this vicious cycle creates lots of problems, such as infertility, for example, in women, and hirsutism, hair growth, unwanted hair growth on the body, this baldness, and different types, this irritability, weight gain, and lots of problems are caused by this vicious cycle, insulin resistance plus high testosterone level. And sometimes, less than 5% of cases, it happens because of adrenal hyperplasia, ovary and adrenal cancers. It's rare also. Testosterone producing ovary and adrenal cancers, it's rare but happens. And high cortisol level also causes high androgen levels. Cushing syndrome, for example, or high cortisol intake as a medication, and it can cause Cushing syndrome like symptoms. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your watching. If you like my video, please thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye for now.